But yeah, what were you saying? Those all.
No, I've been buying. So like my cousin Johanna put me on Ethereum too. She didn't sprinkle. I know she didn't sprinkle like a crazy amount, but she started sprinkling it at 300, bro. At 300 Ethereum, bro.
Yeah.
Damn.
And
That's crazy.
she made another buy. Like, I don't think I should be talking this much, but like she made another sprinkle at 900. Like people were in early, bro. It was here for the taking.
No. I had a homie a decade ago tell me about Bitcoin when it was at $1,000.
Nah.
He was like, bro, just buy like 3 and you'll thank me forever. And I was like, bro, I don't want to spend 3 G's on that. I don't know what that is. He's like, just buy 3, bro.
Little did we know. Fuck.
Like, little did I know. Like, I was like, shit.
We had a homie in the group chat where he bought like a full Bitcoin, like when it made like, I think he bought it like, remember with the initial peak when it hit like 12,000?
Yeah.
And it started like falling a bit.
Mm-hmm.
We were just clowning our homie. We were just clowning him. We were literally, we bullied him into selling that shit.
Damn. I bet he hates y'all now.
And the whole thing, bro, every single time we were clowning him, you know what he said? He said, laugh now, cry later. But he still sold.
Damn.
He still sold. It was sad. It was sad because it was just like, it's bread.
Because he was the one that cried later.
Exactly.
Like,
you gotta trust the process. Like,
gotta trust it.
Stick with it.
We're still laughing. That's funny.
It's actually hilarious. Man. Fuck.
It's all good. We in it now.
We are in it now.
I still feel like we got into crypto relatively early. Like some people got in at the
extremely early.
Now's a great time too. Now is still a great time too.
If you can't use it to purchase things, it's the earliest time possible.
Yeah,
exactly.
The metaverse still isn't developed. Like it's we early.
Yeah, man, it's gonna be great. Yeah, I'll talk to y'all about some other stuff about crypto later. Oh, I guess I could just share. No one really listens to us, and if they do, good for them. But yeah, like I was talking about last week, the new NFT marketplace is coming out. Look into that, you guys. It's called Sologenic. It's no gas fees on.
That's the one with XRP.
It's on the XRP ledger. Yeah, so there's no gas fees and creating your own NFT. And it's basically you convert XRP into another token called Solo. And so when you mint an NFT, instead of a gas fee, you're burning those Solo.
Okay.
So when you burn it, that means it no longer exists. So every time.
So it increases the value naturally. By.
Yeah.
Damn. I'm excited for that. I got a good amount of XRP.
Yeah, right now every Solo is about 1 XRP or 1.5 maybe.
Okay.
So it's about like $1, a little over $1.
Does XRP have their own? They should have their own wallet, or they probably can't download their wallet right now because of the lawsuit.
Listen to what I just said. Every Solo is about $1 right now, and you can use them to mint NFTs for no gas fee.
Can I buy Solo directly, or does it have to be transferred? Do I have to buy it with XRP?
You have to buy it with XRP.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can buy it directly, but you have to have a electronic brokerage. So you're using like US dollars within a electric brokerage. Like, I don't know. There's some of them that are listed within this. If you go to
like Coinbase. Yeah.
Yeah, if you go to your app store and you get the Solo Dex, I believe is what it's called.
That's the wallet.
That's the wallet where you're able to buy Solo. You transfer XRP into the wallet, and then you're able to buy Solo with your XRP.
Solo Dex. Let me see. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, here it is right here. Okay.
Like famous
Yeah.
decks, solo decks.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Okay. Oh, I also see this like an XRP one. So they do have wallets for it. You just gotta.
Yeah. I'm also looking into getting a cold wallet. I need to do that.
Like the hardware wallet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard that's like the best way to go if you truly want to be off the grid with your crypto. And
I mean,
so no one can fuck with it.
I think you should. I think honestly, like with hacking, like it can happen to anybody.
Yeah, but imagine you fucking drop that hard drive and shit don't work no more. That'd be heartbreaking. That's
Oh,
what.
right. Yeah.
Yeah, so you gotta fucking take care of that shit with the
That happened to
utmost
somebody?
care. I mean, I don't know if it happened to somebody, but like obviously, like you obviously have heard the stories of people who have like they can't remember their password to access their Bitcoin wallets, and they're sitting on like
Oh, right.
$200 million that they can't access. Like,
Right. Yep.
yeah,
Yep.
shit like that. Like,
right. So I would put like that information in like a safety deposit box or something. Like
yeah.
I'll put like the cold wallet and like a ledger next to it that has like notes in it.
How much of each coin is in there? Like, yeah,
put
for
it in
sure.
a bank in Sweden and chill out.
All right.
All right. Well, this is the Mostly Bullshitting Podcast.
Let's get to
Send
it.
out Mike.
I'm Brandon.
And I'm Solomon.
And this is the podcast where we mostly bullshit. We talk about topics and we get together with 3X college roommates. We love to talk about sports and politics and finances and everything, under the sun, but mostly it's just bullshit. Every week we have a topic. We haven't discussed topics today, and today we're going off the cuff.
Off the dome.
Off the dome, freestyling. So but every week we start with Mike. He's gonna lead us with the cipher. Mike, what you got for us today?
Shit, man. Well, I don't know if you guys have seen on Twitter, but the mayor of New York, Eric Adams, came out and kind of made a statement regarding the opening or closing of New York businesses due to COVID. And I understand what he was trying to get at, but it came off as very tone deaf and a bunch of people are pissed off. Essentially, direct quote of what he said was, low skill workers like cooks, messengers, and Dunkin' Donuts employees don't have the academic skills to sit in a corner office. And so essentially what he was trying to say is that, wage workers or service workers that work in, the restaurant industry or have to actually be in their place of work to make their money aren't able to work from home and, stay inside. So we can't close New York down or else these people aren't going to be able to afford their rent. That's essentially what he was trying to get at, but just the way he said it was pretty piss poor. So a lot of people are upset.
I think that was PR spin, bro. It's like, how AB ran off the field, like, and then that lawyer ass commentary came out. That's kind of how I see that. I don't really
like, why would the mayor of New York be so stupid enough to say something like that? Just like, and mean it. Like, I just didn't, like, it just didn't make sense for him to say that. Like, to say stupid.
He's saying shit that does not make sense. He is telling people to go live your lives, do your thing, and let people, stay home. And the reasoning he used for that is a justification, because the thing is, he doesn't want to put COVID into it. He does not want to use COVID, because COVID has been so polarizing in the media. If you use COVID, you will, no matter what, get a split response on what you say.
Well, no, but like this is a press rally where he's talking like it's about COVID. He's wearing a sweater that says vaccine testing. So like it's in regards to COVID, this statement.
Still about COVID.
He's still
cool at splitting the vote.
It is always like, it's the fucking elephant in the fucking room. But what I'm trying to say is he's not trying to say it directly. Like, he's saying COVID testing, but it's not really pro-vaccine or anti-vaccine. It's let's be safe as a community. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, I think he encouraged the vaccine. Like I said, he's wearing a shirt that says vaccine. But
Subliminally, he's gonna
telling people at the
subliminally.
same exact time that they need to stay in their close quarter working conditions. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a dichotomy at best.
Yeah, no, he doesn't. Yeah, no, he doesn't actually care, Mike. But
no, I figure he doesn't like actually care that he fucked up in his wording. But like, I don't think like, yeah. Like I feel like maybe I'm just misinterpreting. I see what he was trying to say, but the way he said it was just stupid.
I think it was the way he actually thought of it.
That's how you think he meant to say it.
Personally, what I think.
Yeah, because like even like his tweet afterwards like didn't really make sense. He was just he's been essentially trying to play the other side, then saying like, oh, you know, I wouldn't have been able to afford to go to college if I wasn't working as a cook or as a dishwasher at this place growing up. Like that's how he tried to like spin it.
Yeah, but when he grew up during that time as a line cook, did a fucking pandemic happen?
So he's saying we should go to lockdowns, and y'all are saying, well, he's saying
we shouldn't do lockdowns.
We should not do lockdowns, and y'all are saying we should.
No, I'm not saying either or. I'm just saying like the way he described low wage or the way he described these workers, it was kind of like a slight. Like, you know how because in 2020 we were calling them essential workers, but now we're calling them low skill wage workers. You see how like it doesn't make sense to like flip the switch like that, like saying
I don't. But why should they care? Yeah, why should they care about what he thinks?
I mean, he's the mayor of New York.
He's the mayor of New York.
He's a political figure. Like
they might not have voted for him. They might not have voted for him. So why honestly though, yes, he's the mayor of New York by like title. But why should they care?
I mean, I guess they shouldn't.
He is the fucking mayor of New York, dude. He has the powers of the mayor of New York. It's not just the title.
He has the power to do what? To who? To them? Like, what is?
I mean, he has the power to say like, I'm going to shut down New York businesses. Like,
yeah, he has that power. Local, he has the power to shut down.
He doesn't have that power. He really doesn't have that power. So, I don't think he has that power.
Are you kidding me? He had that power.
I don't think
when
we're talking about power, right? They say this is a big rich town. He just comes from the poet's pot.
Jesus Christ. Okay, no. Let's get
serious about power. He has the power, the decision. He can make the decision.
It's on the local level. It's the local level.
I understand it's on the local level, Solomon, but you're saying he has the power, the decision-making ability with no one else's influence.
I did not say that.
I didn't say that.
No, I
didn't. But he has the most influence to make that decision.
It's like if the public health if the public health officer of New York gives guidance to the mayor that there should be lockdowns, the mayor can pass an ordinance to say like based off of the guidance of this, because it's the mayors that are doing it.
He can sign the local level version of an executive order.
Yeah,
he can do whatever he wants, and the people can come get his ass for it.
I mean, yeah, and like I don't know how long
Brandon. That's not the point. The point is the mayor has the mayor can do it.
Of course,
but he's not going to.
He's not going to. He's
never going to. So does he have?
It was never in his plan.
So
it was never in his plan.
It was the only reason why it's a question now is because of the rising rates of filled hospitals with COVID patients. That's all.
But he's never going to do it. He was never going to.
He's not going to do it.
Yeah, he's not going to do
the
it.
Entire.
But it's just like his excuse for saying it was just fucked up. the way he said it.
I guess. It may have hurt some people's
politics. The politicians.
I get what you're saying, Brandon. I get what you're saying. But like people on Twitter were talking about it, so I figured we'd bring it up here. Ultimately, it doesn't matter what he said. Ultimately, it doesn't matter.
None of it matters because we're mostly bullshitting.
We're mostly bullshit. I think he was mostly bullshit when he said that.
He for sure
was. No, we should invite him as a guest on the show.
I would love to have him on the show. That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
But I
That'd
think
be
it just
awesome. I'll be
speaks
like,
to
let
like
Kyrie
also
play, bro. Like,
like I think it just also speaks though to just politicians in general are like, how do we vote in these tone deaf politicians into these places of power, essentially?
what? They
Like,
are inserted there, Mike. Like
but
that's
we
what.
vote them in.
But they're in our they're given to, all right, we're voting someone in, right? But then we
Yes,
also
we are
have the
voting.
option, right, to write someone's name in, right?
Sure.
But you know that person's not going to win if you
Yeah,
wait
no,
it in,
you
Wait,
most
but no,
likely.
candidate that gets
most
picked
likely,
backed by
but
money.
but if enough people got together, they could write somebody in.
In the
Yeah.
in the
In
one
theory,
in
yes.
10,000 election,
In
10,000
theory.
elections,
In
one in
theory,
10,000
yes.
elections, then that's favorable.
All right, so the education system in this country
If that worked, we could have had Kanye as our president.
right. But no, I'm just saying. So, but let's just forget. We could have had Kanye. We could have had anybody. We could have had the smartest person in the world be president if we were smart. But the education in this country is low as fuck, right?
Yeah, people are stupid.
So people going in to vote are really only going to vote at the names
For
that
like
they
two
see.
options.
Right. The
Yeah.
two options that they see. Those two options are there because of money.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Yes.
But like that's the problem. So like these candidates that might be
How
better.
do we get here? Go ahead, Mike.
But the candidates that probably are better candidates that we can write in, their names aren't out there because they don't have the money. So
they
like,
don't have the
so
backing.
even though somebody has like a niche following,
yeah,
and all their supporters,
old money. It's like it's money it's so much money that you can't even.
You can't
no
outbid
grassroots
it.
organization
is
can
going to
put
outbid
together
it.
Unless you own a bunch of XRP.
Maybe. And
that's why this is important.
Maybe.
That's why crypto is important. Because we're
know.
creating new money. Get rid of that old money.
Facts.
But yeah, you know how the great Gatsby happens in the 20s?
Mm-hmm.
Just think about it. Think about it.
This is the 2020s.
Yeah.
We 100 years later.
We're the fucking West Egg, bitches.
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
I don't know about that. But I would say that, like, yeah, it's nice to think that these people are, for us, but really they're for the people that put money in their pockets.
Yeah, for sure.
So we got to get out of that.
It's a contract.
We just got to get out of that being upset about this guy who works for other people making a statement that's insensitive to obviously not his constituents.
Yeah, no, I 100% agree with that.
like anyone that's in political power that was on the ticket that wasn't written in by the people is a plant. We got to just understand that. They're a plant by a particular political party. They are.
They're all going to be plants under
this
that
is a big
definition.
rich town. They talk about that on that show. they talk about that shit on that show.
We saw Ghost play the political game.
Yeah, that's what they talk about. Like, you are a plant for that party.
For sure.
What was his name? Tate. Yep.
So like,
actual tool.
You are an actual tool.
Yeah, for
sure. So like, let's not get mad at the messenger. what he's just the messenger of what the people with money actually think about you.
And the people with money in New York want businesses to stay
Get
open.
mad at the people with money. Yeah. Don't get mad at him.
He's the spokesperson for big business in New York.
He's the spokesperson. Why are we mad at Eric Adams? We need to be mad at the motherfuckers that pay Eric Adams, that put Eric Adams in position.
That's great. I think we got to a good place. Yeah. And so we just got to figure out who his biggest financial donors are. And now we can
go at them niggas, bro. Stop going at this.
I'm pretty sure the Democratic Party would be like one of the, just in general.
Sure.
So we got to look at who funds the Democratic Party.
The real G's are moving in silence. We don't know who they are. We got to look it up. We got to follow the money.
Easy.
Well, we'll come to the bottom of this by next podcast.
Yeah, we will be inviting. Is it Eric Adams? Eric Adams, you are welcome to the podcast. We know you
But
are
you gotta
watching.
tell us who pays you.
Yeah, that's all it is. Tell me who the man is. We just want to know who the man is.
Yep.
Because it's very evident that it's not
Who's
you.
the kingpin?
For sure.
The Jabba the Hutt in New York City.
Yo. Just think of me as Omar with a half cut off shotgun. Just think of that.
Pause.
Well, that's yeah. We can move on.
You're wild for that.
Sports.
That's a stretch.
Sports.
Okay, let's go on to the next topic.
Sports.
And now sports.
What y'all think about AB's predicament? Solomon
Man.
brought it up, and
Oh,
I definitely wanted to talk about it because
I don't know.
there's two sides to that story, and I feel like both sides has a legitimate argument.
Sure.
What is AB's argument?
Yeah. I do want to. Let's just start there because I think everybody knows the story. Let's just quickly go over it. I'll do the quick 30-second overview.
Yeah.
So
AB,
Solomon. You know, this is not the important information.
If you go over 30, I'm gonna be like, all right, so
for sure. So AB said his ankle was hurt. Told Bruce Arians he couldn't go for a play. Bruce Arians told him he was done. AB had a fit. Mike Evans tried to cool him down. He took off his entire jersey, plates, helmet, everything, and started doing sideways jumping jacks off the field through the end zone into the locker, like in the room, to the locker room. During the post-game presser, Bruce Arians said, "You're out." Tom Brady said, "Let's ask for compassion." And the rest has unfolded as it has. Now, that's the real shit we want to talk about. Yeah. But what I want to know is, what is AB's case, Brandon?
First of all, it's not a big deal. I just want to get that out the way. What he did is not a big deal. It's really not. If he gets suspended for it, sure.
He resigned. Like he's
not resigned. No.
He got kicked out. They released him
today, like days later. Yeah. Shit happened on Sunday. It's now Thursday. They released him today after they were trying to figure out the best PR move to make. Because really it's really just about people's perception. It's not about what actually happened. That's the law. But what happened isn't a big deal. Didn't hurt anybody. He just acted a fool and left. Cool. He acted a fool and left. Not the first time I've seen someone in sports act a fool and leave.
But it seems like
happens
it's
all
consistent
the time
with him. It's very consistent with him.
No, but I'm just fuck it. But I'm just saying fuck it. But like it happens all the time in basketball, right?
Cool.
People act a fool and leave, right? It happens all the time in basketball.
Sure.
So it's just human. He's an athlete.
I don't think it's to that level not, though. Not to that. Sorry. Like so
Isaiah Stewart. What?
Who?
Isaiah Stewart.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's but like so like he's like AB completely just like left the game though. Like Isaiah Stewart was pissed off at LeBron and wanted to fight LeBron.
He was trying to kill his LeBron teammates to get to LeBron.
No, yeah, I get that.
Was worse. I'm just saying like, that's not worse. So like you're saying what AB did is not Isaiah Stewart still has a job.
People get chances, Brandon, in life. A lot of people get chances. What I want to say is why there's differences. You isolating specific. I understand you.
All right, you're right. You're right, though, Simon. You're right. You're right.
Actually, just put a point. The reason why those instances that you mentioned that were more crazier than AB's instance is because most of these individuals did not have a history. That's all I wanted to say. Most of these individuals did not have a history, which is the reason they did not have as adverse of a reaction to their own actions.
All right, well, I guess to play the counter effect, like, okay, we know Ron Artest or Meta World Peace, for example, began the Malice in the Palace. A couple of years later, elbows the shit out of James Harden, and he still played for the Lakers. Did he? He just got suspended for like a few games, right?
I saw Rondo spit in Chris Paul's face. National TV. But like this, regardless, like people have like get emotional about their craft. Like they get emotional about playing, about performing. It's really entertainment. And it was entertaining at the end of the day.
True.
It was.
It was entertaining. So it didn't lose the NFL any money.
Well, but
What he
for
did.
AB,
Now I
it's
understand.
not the NFL he's really trying to kind of appeal to. It's
I guess
the Bucs.
I understand you're not trying right, and that's why he's not tripping because he knows he's gonna be on another team.
That's the
Is
reason.
he
I
though?
want to say
Like
that's the
after
reason.
these
That's the reason
shenanigans?
why they didn't
For
release him. By the way,
sure.
that was the reason why they didn't
He
release him.
knows for sure he's gonna be on another team.
That's why he released the text messages
He knows
after the
for
lawyer's statement.
He
The
knows
only
for
reason why he did all that shit was to get released.
yes.
Not he didn't he did not want to be on the Bucs.
He didn't want to be on the Bucs anymore.
Yeah, he didn't.
But like
If
that
he-
was like his first
they
game
waited,
back.
They waited so long to
Second
release him
game.
because they
Well,
wanted
yeah,
to,
no. After what happened, he did not want to be on the Bucs anymore.
They wanted to have a kumbaya moment, but he was like, nah. That's why they waited so long to release him because they're like, well, maybe there could be a kumbaya moment. Nah.
They definitely when he went to Tom Brady's house sometime this week. I know it.
So you don't think, but so you don't think it's so on his part that's not like a slight overreaction. So the issue is that he hurt his ankle and the defensive coach or the
Bruce
that's
Arians,
what he
coach.
said. That's what he said. He said, I hurt my ankle. I'm not trying to get out there. Bruce Arians came out today and said that's cap. He said, I just don't want to play because I'm not getting the ball enough. So Bruce Arians came out today and said it out of his mouth. He said he's not getting the ball enough and that's why he didn't want to play. AB said, Bruce Arians said when he said you're done, he did this, like you're dead. And then when he did that, I was like, what the fuck? What the fuck does that mean? Like, you don't do that shit to me. I gotta he said I wilded out when he did that. And Bruce Arians is like, I didn't do this. I did this. I was pointing to that.
I mean, that's I mean, I feel like that's like a common gesture though to say, all right, you're done. Like
right, but I'm just saying,
not to say like I'm gonna kill you. Like,
but in the NFL, if someone does this to you in the NFL, like that's
it was cool. Bruce Arians. It's not no fucking 250-pound linebacker.
I don't care who it is.
I think
that matters. Brandon,
it don't matter, bro. Anyone in
what I'll say to that, and so the reason why
I'm just saying when you're on AB's level of a football player, you're insane. You're literally insane. Like I'm trying to explain. I don't know how.
Julio Jones is not insane.
Who?
Julio Jones.
I would say he was insane, but he doesn't have. He's not in a situation where people like. Obviously, AB has personality issues. That's
what I want to say. Like the whole. But what I want to say is the reasons why these things happen are not actually due to the incidents, but it's always AB's reaction to the incident that makes everything else unfold. That is actually like the common denominator through a lot of the shit.
You are right, Solomon. You're right. He's immature as hell. But that doesn't take away from his talent.
Okay.
And it's just that because he's so good, Solomon, it doesn't matter that he's immature.
The Bucs decided it did matter. That's all it is.
Fine. Okay.
Yeah, for sure. All the Bucs decided is it mattered to them. That's all.
And then like, why would any other team, like when he has this history with multiple teams, why would any other team want to take that risk on him?
Yeah,
to have him play for them. Like
how much you want to bet? Because all he got to say is the coach is a bold-faced liar. I was hurt. I told him I was hurt. The coach came out and said he wanted the ball, and that's why he's out there. And that's why he didn't do it.
Okay, so but either way,
Mike, real quick, who has a better reputation in the NFL in regards to a he say situation, Bruce Arians or Antonio Brown?
I don't know, man. I don't know, Solomon.
When you go to other head coaches and other GMs,
it would depend on the person.
Man, I really hope there's some black GMs out there because I'm gonna tell you, 99% of those white GMs are gonna pick Bruce Arians 100% of the motherfucking time.
You know what?
What are you talking about?
You know what? I don't care if they black or white. I just know Money Green
But like
And
exactly. So
wins
like,
and
why are
wins
they
are,
going to
and
take
wins
the
are
risk?
good. And winning is
So
winning is
why are they
good.
going to pay Antonio Brown millions of dollars for him to act a fool?
No,
And
They're not paying him to
potentially
act
They're
a
not even
not.
fool. We
play.
don't know what
Mike, the
happened.
answer is they're not going to.
Exactly.
They're not going to.
Antonio Brown is a passionate person and is an image and has
Myth.
immature tendencies.
Dude,
I can
stop.
see that. I can see that. I can
Bro,
see that.
you almost
But
sound like a social worker, bro. That's how crazy it sounds.
no, it's not. I'm not a social worker.
I know, but
I'm
that's what
not
you
a
sound like.
social worker.
Nigga.
I'm just saying, like,
He expresses his thoughts in a unique way.
it
You know what I'm
shouldn't be-
saying?
if he's an entertainer for a living, it's not that big of a deal.
But I understand that's
It's
how
like,
you see
if
Antonio
if
Brown
he's
as
not
an entertainer.
burdening, because
Brandon,
he
that's
is
how
an
you
entertainer.
Brandon, you have to
He's not
understand
an entertainer.
to other people, he is considered a football player. To other people.
And there's plenty of great
Thing.
receivers in the league.
To other
Like,
people, it's not. To other people, his entire value to them.
And that's the game. And that is
and like,
and that's what gets people to pay premium prices by thinking he's anything other than an entertainer.
and it's like you can get other receivers. Like I get he's. I mean, what do you think? Top 10? Like maybe number 10 in the league
he's
for
up there. I say
not this year.
Or Cooper Kupp number 1.
Let's go.
Tyreek Hill.
Do you want to go by like what do you want to go by? Yards, touchdowns? What do we want to go by?
We got either Tyler Lockett or DK Metcalf. You got fucking AJ Brown was nice this year.
No, he was not, Mike. He was not. I had him.
Oh well, he had a couple of solid games.
Yeah.
But AB just didn't really play. He was hurt most.
Okay, can I go through them for y'all, but just by order?
This year? Go ahead.
This year, I'm not gonna get to AB. I'm just let you know that. So this year, we have 1 week left in the season, but that week doesn't really matter because it's bye weeks and shit. Cooper Kupp is number 1. Devontae Adams is number 2. Deebo Samuel is number 3. Jamar Chase is number 4. And this is strictly yards. We're not talking about like niceness. I'm talking about just like numbers. Justin Jefferson, Tariq Hill, Stephon Diggs, Deontay Johnson, Cordell Patterson, Mike Evans, DK Metcalf, Keenan Allen, Godwin, Renfro, CeeDee Lamb, Mike Williams, Brandon Cooks, Jalen Waddle, T. Higgins, Tyler Lockett, DJ Moore, Michael Pittman, Hollywood Brown, Adam Thielen, Christian Kirk, Terry McLaurin, Mooney, Amon-Ra, St. Brown, Amari Cooper, Tyler Boyd, Kendrick Bourne, Devontae Smith.
Right. He ain't even in the top 20, but that's because he was hurt. Like,
yes, but what I'm saying is AB is not on this list.
Like he wouldn't have been the top receiver for the Bucs. If
don't care how talented he is, don't care how nice he is. Julio is talented and nice. He didn't do shit this year. He didn't do shit.
Julio old as hell, bro.
So he is route running. He is height. Like
okay, but well, I'm just gonna say that AB will be on the team next year.
Not by playoffs.
Yeah.
By playoffs, you think he's gonna be on the team?
I'm asking you. No.
I don't know. I'm saying by next year. I don't know if people are gonna take that chance this year, but I don't doubt it.
For sure.
I don't doubt it. I forgot. I mean, yeah.
For sure.
It's possible.
All right.
It's very possible.
It's very possible.
Because
all right, we'll see.
Because yeah, like the thing that they were saying, like they're insinuating that he wanted to get some incentive based on he had like some performance metric he needed to hit in order to get like some bonus.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why he didn't want to play. So I'm
he
like,
didn't want to play, so he couldn't hit his performance metric.
That's what I'm trying. That was the thing that they were saying. He didn't want to play because he wasn't getting the ball passed to enough. Because if he got the more receptions, the more yards, then he hits a performance metric, and he gets a bonus. But then he
should have been.
So that's what I'm saying. So he didn't want to get out on the field to do that. That's what the team is saying. I rest my case. I rest my case.
He said, she said.
It makes no sense. It makes no sense what
I mean, especially since like they don't even have receivers
makes
right
absolutely
now.
no sense.
Well, no, Mike Evans came back last week. But yeah,
they won the game.
Godwin's still out.
They won the game.
They won the game. Came back and won it.
Some next man up. I don't care who.
Tom Brady. Yeah. There was definitely a next man up mentality for sure.
Yeah, and I don't care who it is. If AB's out, he's out. But to say that he had to play, is really crazy. If you ask me.
Yeah.
So like, but both sides don't make sense though. Like if so, he said so. AB is saying that he was hurt, and the coach said that, and then he says the coach told him, "All right, you're done for the day."
Done for
and
the
that
day.
pissed him off.
You're done. You're off the.
You're done.
He told like you're done. Like you're off the Bucs. Like he said you're cut from the team after he said
like on the field. Yes. On the field, he said you're cut.
Yes. Because
that sounds crazy.
The coach said it. He said that, but because AB said he didn't want to play because he wasn't getting enough receptions.
So I mean,
what I'm saying
why
is,
can't AB?
They both agreed that the coach said that.
Wait, what?
The coach said I did say that. I did tell him to leave.
He told him to leave, but he didn't say like that you're cut off. You're off the team.
Bro,
like, why would he?
Like,
tell
you have
him
to understand. Like, you have
team?
to like. Brandon, as a player talking to a head coach in the middle of a football game, when a coach says to leave or get away or get out of here.
After the game, the coach said AB is no longer a Buck. Immediately after the game.
I want you, Brandon.
Right?
You have to understand.
The coach, wait, listen, time out. The coach said immediately after the game that AB is no longer a Buck. So that's what was on his mind during the entire game. It wasn't until days later that they actually released him because of actions AB
what
made.
I'm actually getting at. Like he said that.
But that's what the coach was on because the coach don't want AB on the team. The coach obviously don't like AB.
Sure,
and I
get where you're coming from. What I'm saying is there is a place of misunderstanding on AB's part on what Bruce Arians said to him, which triggered a reaction. Those reactions led to Bruce Arians saying that AB is cut.
He said he was cut. There was that he shouldn't have been cut just off of him leaving the game like that. Just there's not a reason.
Okay, so there's some things. So like this is more of like being being a professional on the field. Like you're at your job.
That's a reason to suspend a professional athlete. That's not a reason to cut a professional athlete.
And that's where the history.
But if you're gonna, but it's the end of the season, Brandon. If you're gonna suspend him,
because you're
gonna suspend him, he's done for the rest of the season anyway.
Yeah, it's like, what are you suspending him for? Week 18?
Yeah. No, suspend him for a playoff game. You're in the playoffs. You're guaranteed in the playoffs. So wait, you could. I'm just saying what he did is a suspendable offense.
It is.
But the coach immediately after the game said he's cut from the team.
Yeah, what I'll agree with you on, Brandon, is like Bruce Arians was extremely harsh on AB.
For no reason, because he's not even really the coach of the fucking team. He's really just a fucking puppet head for Tom Brady.
Right. But I mean, I get that, but still, like, regardless of what, like, that's just kind of like, it's his coaching style, maybe. It's maybe how he is. Like, I can't really chalk it up. It's kind of on, at the end of the day, all you can do is control your own actions. And
what AB did is a suspendable offense. It's not a cuttable offense, but the coach said immediately after the game that he's cut from the team.
So, but that leads me to believe that there's been more than just that instance of AB tripping.
Is it? I don't know.
Fake vaccine
card? We don't know. It's like
I don't know.
Card?
I don't know. The
is the fake vaccine card maybe play into it? The one where he got suspended a couple games for? He's already been suspended on the team this season. Is that not going to play into it or no? Like that he's not been suspended earlier in the season.
All right, bro. I don't want to get into justifications for bullshit, honestly.
It's bullshit. It's still bullshit.
I don't want to get into justifications for it, bro.
Great. Let's get into it. Let's move on. Let's move on,
man. I hope the best for AB, man. I hope he can definitely mature himself. But
if he hasn't matured by now, bro, it ain't happening.
It might not happen, but I definitely think he's extremely talented.
Yes.
And just he just doesn't want to be in a situation. I think he's a lot like Kyrie, where he doesn't want to be in a situation where he can't totally be himself.
I get that.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. So I'm gonna bring it back to crypto, y'all. Bro, it's the news alert. If you can play like a news alert, like right over this would be perfect. Appreciate that. So, bro, breaking news. Bro, crypto crimes back in action, baby. Like crypto crimes on a large scale. So thieves steal a gallery owner's multi-million-dollar NFT collection, including 4 of the Bored Apes collection. So it was 15 NFTs valued at $2.2 million. And we actually got to see how the crypto cops work. Bro, it happened. So I want to explain how it happened. So basically, it was a phishing scam that got, who is it? Todd Kramer of New York's Ross and Kramer Gallery to lose 15 of his NFTs valuing $2.2 million. Niggas on Twitter were flaming him, saying, ah, ha, 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 you got. The game is the game. Shit like that.
That's
like,
what I'm saying. Like he got caught.
That's
caught by fishing.
Bro, it's and they had their joy for a couple days.
2.2 in NFTs and you got caught off of fishing.
Like if you make that much money, like how do you fall for a fish? Like that is crazy.
I don't know. I was like,
all I'm gonna say is that
like
market,
someone stole your phone and like
like that market's about to get a lot more attractive real fucking soon. But in the end, there were authorities that actually acted on this fucking case. So the NFT platform OpenSea, which held these NFTs, were able to get back several of the NFTs. And basically the owner said that like the apes were frozen. And so basically, yes. And let me finish. OpenSea involvement has sparked major controversy, with some alleging that the NFTs cannot truly be decentralized if the platform have frozen some of those NFTs, rendering them unsellable on the platform. And so others also pointed out that OpenSea had only frozen the user's ability to interact with the NFT through that one site alone, which is OpenSea. However, they can be bought and sold somewhere else. So for the next time a crypto stealer happens,
you gotta change the platform.
They gotta go to
the platform, and it's gone. And so that's, I think. So basically, phishing scams, I'm going to just kind of close this out. Phishing scams have been more frequent as the NFT has increased in value. However, more savvy users are going to protect themselves with a hard wallet, known as a cold wallet, which is physical and only connects with the internet when plugged in and engaged, which is kind of like, like a USB stick.
Hard drive, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Hard drive. Yeah. And so Kramer has been using a so-called hot wallet, which is continuously connected to the internet and therefore more valuable. And that's kind of like the access point for some of these phishing scams. And so I want to ask you, I do want to ask you about like your overall general impressions of the crime, but I really want to ask you about OpenSea's involvement of the platform freezing the identified NFTs. So
that makes sense. That makes sense. That's all they can do. That's within their control.
Yes,
that makes sense. I thought that they actually froze the NFT, but they didn't.
No, they froze the
right. They didn't
the user's ability to interact with the NFT on the platform,
on their platform, which makes sense because that means that they should have the ability to do that.
Yeah.
I mean, especially like if like you own, if the rightful owner,
if everything
like reports
on that platform is on a server.
Yes. Yep.
But everything on that platform is on a server somewhere.
Correct. And my question is here, the next step, as we all know in this crime, because I know this is going to happen again. The next step is transitioning it to another platform.
How do we do this? That's what I was going to ask.
Huh?
So then the person would transfer it to their hardware wallet,
and then transfer that, and then have it on another platform where it's inaccessible. Is that like? Is an NFT always on this? Is the NFT always on the same platform, or can it be moved?
Well, I don't know.
Ideally,
or like if you're part of a certain collection, can you only stay on a platform?
I think ideally you should be able to transfer NFTs anywhere you want. Like that's what the
Yeah, because
I feel like the future.
yeah,
As
you know
long
what
as
the
it's on the
metaverse
same
is?
blockchain.
or else
That's
it
what,
wouldn't be decentralized.
but that's what the metaverse is that all these blockchains are able to communicate with each other.
Okay.
So like, and all of them are built on Ethereum. So as long as you transfer it to another
Ethereum blockchain.
platform that's on Ethereum, in theory, you should be able to do it.
Okay.
But if you transfer it to a different ecosystem, like I don't know, like Solana or Cardano, it might not be compatible.
Okay.
But I'm not sure. I'm not sure how it
I
works.
thought Solana and Cardano are based off of Ethereum.
But no, they're trying to copy Ethereum. They're not built on Ethereum, but they're trying to copy what Ethereum is.
Right.
So like they have their own blockchain. Like Ethereum has its own, they have their own.
Right, but it's basically the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, the template, I think. Yeah. Okay, so
Yeah.
and then so Mike, okay, and that it's going to bring up like the next step of that. And so now that we've established that you can
the reason I say that though, Mike, is because you need ETH in order to even purchase Solana and Cardano, I believe, right? In order to mint the NFT, you need to first purchase the ETH. Am I correct?
No, I'm pretty sure that Solana and Cardano are their own platform. So you have to buy Solana, you have to buy Cardano to mint the NFTs that are on those platforms. I don't think they're related at all.
Okay, because I was
like
I'm gonna look.
We can do
that research later. Let's do that research later.
Yeah.
I want to get back to the story, y'all, because the point what I'm trying to get to is like if in the event, like in the next stage of this crypto crime, where it actually makes it onto another platform, do you think NFT platforms will collaborate with each other to kind of track and identify NFTs in this market to like track them down and bring them back? And then would it truly be considered decentralized if that's the case?
I don't think it would be considered decentralized, but like I think it's like as crypto becomes more widely accepted, I think that the government is going to place more regulations on it and it's going to become centralized, whether we like it or not.
No,
so
how is that? But the thing is, the whole point, the whole
crypto is a tool.
Yeah, exactly. But if they regulate in a way that, like, the thing is, regulation will push you to do things that you don't necessarily want to do. So like in the event of like an NFT being scammed off of someone and being transitioned into a different platform, like there is like theoretically now no way to regulate that unless there is kind of some communication basis of a central location
between the platforms,
between NFT platforms. And that does that communication between NFT platforms, like, will they actually communicate with each other for the sake of regulatory business? It's like for the sake of the security of their businesses. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like a business thing. If you can get got and you can take this money into a safe zone, like, do you think these kind of systems will be as reliable?
That's tough. Like, yeah, because
what do you mean?
So, like in the case, like I'm trying to use this as a case, like if I bring this NFT and take it out, because like the whole thing of this is OpenSea froze the user's ability to interact with the NFT. However, if this user
on their site.
Yeah, so say like you took like, so it say the thieves, they took the NFT from OpenSea and they put it into Decentraland. Like could OpenSea and Decentraland communicate together to then give the NFT back to its rightful owner? Or is it decentralized and is it just gone for good? Like if you lose it, is what Solomon's trying to get at.
I believe it's gone for good.
Yeah.
And so what I'm saying is, in terms of the business perspective, that's a security risk.
What do you mean?
But crypto in general is like, I think like when you get into it, you're accepting that risk.
I guess. Yes.
Because like they tell you to protect your seed phrase and never allow anybody to access your seed. I mean, it's just like never let people get your passwords.
Yeah,
like
it's people the same with any fraud.
Yeah, like if someone gets your social security number and opens up a bunch of fucking credit line accounts and buys a bunch of shit,
like,
there's nothing you can do.
It's not like, okay, so, and like that's not the point I'm trying to
So
get
you're
at.
saying
Like,
that
the
Solomon's
point
saying
is
that there are some levels of protections against that from happening.
yeah, but it's all on the front end. Like when shit actually hits the fan, what is like this? Like I'm never talking about the security on the front end because that's already implemented and in place. The regulation comes like when the action has already happened.
So what's gonna happen, Solomon, if someone, say somebody steals your credit card or your debit card and finds out your ATM pin, and then they take out all the money in your bank account and it's liquid? What are you gonna do about that?
You make a claim.
You make a claim, but they still have the
bank.
money.
But the bank will give you your money back.
Reissue you your money as long as you're able to prove that you've been stolen from.
Yeah, the bank will reimburse you for what you
that's the
for your fraud.
That's what I'm trying to get at.
So you
like that's the security part I'm talking about.
But will the NFT marketplaces do that same thing? Or can they do that same thing?
No, because it's not fiat currency.
Because it's a digital asset and it's only one of one. So if it's gone and they can't track it,
they can't track where it is. Somebody stole your gold. If someone stole your gold, then how are you going to get that back? How are you going to replace that?
And so as a replacement to a currency, it shows that currency still might actually have more insurance on the back end.
And that actually,
even though on the front end, crypto still may be more secure.
I don't think it's a replacement for currency. I think it's a tool to supplement currency.
A tool to supplement currency.
Yes, I think it's going to expedite transactions, and that's it.
It's going to expedite. Okay, but like to be clear,
of information.
Yes, it'll expedite information and other things with certain risks.
And you did give me an idea though, for a business and for a crypto business is like a crypto insurance that insures your digital assets.
Crypto insurance, yeah.
Get a month. You pay me a monthly fee. Cut it. Cut it.
Cutting this out. Cut this shit out. Cut this shit out right now. We cannot be giving niggas game for free. This is not okay. We cannot come up with these ideas.
Man, we're not coming up with these ideas, guys. We're not that cool.
I'm sure somebody's already thought about it.
Somebody's definitely already thought about it. Something, yeah.
Plus, we need a shit ton more money.
Yeah, we don't have that. I'm not even sure.
But we could. I mean, if we really knew a fucking computer engineer that do this shit, we could develop a cryptocurrency that serves that purpose. That's an insurance asset.
Insurance coin.
INC.
Buy one insurance coin for every 100 Ethereum. You will get your money back in the case of
in the case of crypto.
Yeah, work with OpenSea. You can literally work with OpenSea on that. Get backing and funding.
Like, yeah, it could be a crypto project if we knew how to code and create a crypto.
All right, we are looking for full stack engineers. 5 to 7 years experience.
Coincover.com.
It's been done. South Park already did it. Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Damn.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah, The Simpsons. It was on The Simpsons 10 years ago.
Exactly. Sure. Well, all right. Well, that's our message too. That means that kind of wraps it up pretty neatly. Let me just give my nice little message to Todd Kramer. Coin cover is what you're looking for your future insurance crypto needs. Thank you. All right,
man. Yeah, man. Because I guess there's gonna have to be some type of insurance on these currencies in order to avoid that. Because like it has to be a decentralized insurance or like decentralized security process. Like it has to be personalized to each person.
Yeah, because it's like once OpenSea collaborates with another platform,
right?
Then it's no longer.
Then we're going left.
Now we're
Oh yeah, there's a shit ton of insurance coins. Now that I look at it, damn, yeah.
So yeah, if you just do that, then you should be good.
Let me know which insurance coins are looking good, Mike. I might have to invest in some.
The top one is called Nexus Mutual, NXM. It costs $113. So you could probably get some of these more low key ones. Like there's the second one is only like it's less than a penny.
Right. And that's why I wanted to express like how this is a tool and why a lot of them aren't going away, because people's level of affordability is different. So as long as there's an option for your price point, for your, you know, there's going to be an option for you, like there is for everything. So stop thinking about it as like a currency and start thinking about it as a tool, and you'll go far.
Learning every day. Thanks, Brandon.
Yep.
All right. For sure. Yeah, that's it for me. You know, it's the year of crypto. We started with crypto.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll keep it pushing.
It is a year of crypto, but it's not looking too good right now.
Hey, we don't have some bumps and hurdles. It's been especially Q1. Like we're gonna have a rough Q1. Let's just you buckle up. You hold it down.
This is honestly the best time ever if you're really about investing. It's like
I'm definitely gonna look into some of these.
This is like Christmas.
Yeah, Q1 is going to be a down quarter. It's going to be a down quarter. I'm not a financial advisor. We're going to have a good time to buy. That red and yellow account of your assets that you already have, do not let that discourage you from buying more assets, because what are they? They're assets.
They're assets.
End of the day, it's better than the money sitting in your account, no matter what you think of it.
The banks are scammers. The security shit is a scam.
All right, for sure. Cool. You guys have anything y'all want to wrap it up with?
I'm good.
I'm chilling. I'm chilling. Yeah.
For sure. You guys got any weekend plans?
I'm getting my wisdom teeth pulled tomorrow.
Oh my God! No.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, are they knocking you out, or are you just doing it? They raw dogging it, just a local anesthesia.
I don't know. I think they're gonna knock me out. Brandon, you're muted, I think.
Yeah, you're muted.
Yeah,
I know. I heard the disgust in your facial expressions. It's good. It's good. But you said they're knocking you out?
I think so. I said I wanted the good shit. So
great.
Hopefully, I shouldn't feel a thing.
All four or just one side?
So my top two. So I got my bottom two removed a couple of years ago. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because my mom was cheap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we still can't hear you, Mike, Brandon.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
All I'm saying is I had these two pulled out at 17 and these two at like 25.
No.
So it was quite.
Damn, that's a weird delay because you had an uneven.
I know, it was just one side.
Wait, can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, Mike. I was gonna say, take as many drugs as possible, and you'll be all right.
Yeah. No, you remember, like, it was in college when remember I had those Norcos.
Yes. Oh my God, the Norcos! Wow. Oh my God. I should not react.
Oh my God. I was like,
I was like Oxy Kid right now. I did.
Oh shit.
Oh my God. Funny enough, that's why I came out. 2014. Oh my God. Wow.
You not want your parents to see this.
Jesus Christ.
We do not encourage.
I never full disclosure, I never took any narcotics in my life. I think I've taken, like, what is the highest painkiller I've taken is like Motrin at 600 milligrams.
We don't have to lie now, son. It's all right.
Jesus Christ.
Damn, I am down bad.
Oh my
crypto.
God.
You're down bad, Mike. It's all good, Mike. Don't worry about it.
Hang in there. We're rooting for you.
Honestly, see it as a time to accumulate more assets.
Yeah, I'm gonna look into some of these insurance coins. These could be big in the meta world of the metaverse.
We might we might have discovered something accidentally by just having a conversation.
And that's what we love. And I hope you guys are in this conversation with us, because if you made it to the end, you reached the golden part of the conversation. That's the end of the rainbow.
And I want
Yes,
on
sir.
that note, I do want to express that, like, like people put so much on learning and getting, inspiration from school, from books, but it's really through talking to people that you're able to advance the most, I believe.
Continuous learning, yeah, through people.
Yes, through just conversation. So yeah, the effort to talk to people, and you'll go far.
For sure. That's a great way to end it.
Yeah.
So we'll see y'all next week. Thanks for sticking around, and yeah, have a good one.
Yes, sir.
So peace.
Peace.